guys, my name is Toby Samuel. Okay, welcome to my channel. Just in case this is the first time you're meeting me, you might just want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on the post notification bell and then like and follow our videos. And then also you might as well want to share the video to any platform you think is necessary. So today we have an update, okay, because there have been too many questions as to where is Nnamdi Kanu. Is Nnamdi Kanu still alive? Is he in the DSS custody or where is he? Listen to what the Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer said. And then after Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Nnamdi Kanu also is going to talk and you hear him. So listen to the video.
Up to now, the DSS practically refused us access to Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know whether Nnamdi Kanu is alive. I don't know whether he's still in DSS custody in Abuja. I don't know his whereabouts.
Good evening, everyone. One of the lawyers to Nnamdi Kanu, Mr. Michael Okpara, has raised the land whether Nnamdi Kanu is alive or dead that he don't know. This is following the court issuing a notice against the Department of State Service Director, threatening to jail him for denying Nnamdi Kanu access to his lawyers. Michael Okpara said that right from September, after the last court proceeding, where Nnamdi Kanu refused Binta Nyako to continue the legal proceedings against him, that DSS have been denying them access. Remember, the Ilo Ejimako still made a video concerning this. Michael Okpara today have come to raise an alarm that they don't know about the whereabouts of Nnamdi Kanu, whether he's healthy, whether he's alive, whether he's dead, we don't know about. But court has taken action against the DSS by warning the DSS director, which will follow the order to his arrest. But for me, the DSS director will not just refuse access to the legal counsels to Nnamdi Kanu if the powers that be did not prevent him to do so. So I think it is the powers that be that are directing the DSS on what to do. So if the powers that be, the cabals, are doing so, it will be very difficult for court to jail the DSS director, because this is what we have been seeing. This is Nigeria. And this evening, Shara reporters published about this news that the Federal High Court in Abuja has threatened to jail the DSS director. And it reads that the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on Friday issued a notice of consequence against the Director General of the Department of State Service, DSS, Adeola Oluwatose Ajayi, for contempt of court. I would like you to listen to what Michael Okpara said about the detention of Nnamdi Kanu and his whereabouts. Where is Nnamdi Kanu?
Hello, my people. For those of you who are asking me about the whereabouts of Nnamdi Kanu, whether Nnamdi Kanu has been released, what is happening to his case, whether we have seen him and what have you. For a couple of days now, I have received several calls within and outside the shore of this country, Nigeria, and people are trying to say that they saw the trending news that Nnamdi Kanu has been released, that we had that we went to court of appeal, why we went to court of appeal, and what have you. I've been explaining. But I feel that it is nice for me to make this video so that everybody will understand the position of things. As we speak now, I, Maxwell Okpara, a member of the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu, have not set my eye on Nnamdi Kanu nor hear from him since 24th day of September 2024, when we went to court last. I don't know why the DSS decided to behave in this manner, simply because Nnamdi Kanu told the judge that I have lost confidence in you. I don't think that I will give justice for their court. You have been biased. He marshaled out his reasons, and the judge said, okay, I have heard. I'm going to send the file back to CJ for reassignment for another judge to hear it, which is normal. It is admissible in practice of law. Now, since that day up to now, the DSS practically refused us access to Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know whether Nnamdi Kanu is alive. I don't know whether he's still in DSS custody in Abuja. I don't know his whereabouts as his lawyer. We have been going there severally because there is a valid and subsisting court order directing DSS to allow Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, his family members, friends and well-wishers to be visiting him twice every week, Mondays and Thursdays. That order, DSSS in their usual way, flouted that order. And this is one of the things that made us to file from 48. And we also applied to court, asking court, look at our challenges. We, under Section 36 of the Constitution, somebody that is facing criminal trial has a right of adequate time and facility within which to prepare for his defense. They refuse us access. We don't have an adequate time and facility to prepare Nnamdi Kanu for his defense. And we challenge. That's one of the things that brought us to court. So for those of you who are asking whether Nnamdi Kanu has been released, he has not been released. Whether I have seen him, I have not seen him. Whether I know his whereabouts, I don't know his whereabouts. If you should ask me, yes, court said that he should be detained in the SSS. I don't know whether he's still there. That I will tell you because they refused me access to see him. That one is on that. On why we went to court, of appeal yesterday. We went to court of appeal because we have 3 appeals which we filed from High Court to Court of Appeal. What are the issues? The first one is court and the Supreme Court. Remember that we got judgment in Court of Appeal. Where Court of Appeal, the 3-man panel, said that Nnamdi Kanu discharged Nnamdi Kanu from all the whole charges. 2, that the way a man of Nnamdi Kanu is brought from Kenya to Nigeria, they condemn it. They condemn all the actions of the government. And order that Nnamdi Kanu should be released immediately. They refuse to comply with that order. I'm talking about the SSS and the federal government. They refuse to comply with that order. Until 8 days, when we wanted to take SSS on contempt proceedings, they quickly filed notice of appeal. And what they call notice of appeal against that judgment to Supreme Court and filed motion for stay in a criminal matter. Now we went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court, after hearing our matter, agreed that Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail. Agreed that the court ought not have revoked his bail. Agreed that the way a man Nnamdi Kanu is brought from Kenya to Nigeria here is unlawful. They also condemned the actions of the federal government of invading Nnamdi Kanu's house with Operation Python Dance, the military, the army, the soldiers. They condemned this act and said that we should go back to the federal court and Nnamdi Kanu should go and face the trial. We don't have a problem about that. We agreed. Now we brought this judgment to the court. So you can now see what the Apex Court said. Not Court of Appeal, this one, or Supreme Court. Please, can you restate the bail of Nnamdi Kanu? They said that we ought not have revoked his bail. He refused. She refused. The judge refused. We appeal against that. Now the law under which they charge Nnamdi Kanu, that Terrorism Prevention Act, has been repealed. It's no longer in existence. We say, since the law is no longer in existence, what are you still charging him? Court, please, based on that, discharge him. The judge refused. We appeal against that. Now we apply to have adequate time and facility with Nnamdi Kanu, asking court to order that they should allow us to have free access to prepare him. That order was not made. We appeal against it. These are the 3 issues that appeal. Then yesterday, the matter was heard. So on the issue of his bail, they said that the record of proceedings of that particular day, the judge revoked his bail, was not there. And we told the court that we applied. Look at what they gave us. Even when they granted it, they said this is what they give us. That's an order. The panel said that we should go back to that place and brought that record of that particular record of the proceedings of that day. So, and I joined the matter 13th of January. The question is that why 13th of January? Somebody that is under incarceration. So that one is the talk of another. They were applied. We are following it up. The other 2 appeals was supposed to have, and they said that they have adjourned for judgment and they will communicate to us on the date of the judgment. Now on Monday, I think that was on the 14th. On the 14th Monday, we went to 14th of October. That's the previous Monday, Monday this week. We went to DSSS, applied again for us to have a discussion with him. If he's still with them, if he's still alive, for us to have a discussion with him against the matter that came up yesterday, 17th October. We went to that place. Brethren, they refused us. First of all, when we came, they said that all the lawyers from Nnamdi Kanu should park outside the express. Then I'm walking in their premises with left, which we did. Whereas other lawyers that came to see their clients, we are also allowed inside to go with their car. They said that we should not go inside with our food. In the reception, we saw other lawyers. Now our colleagues who came to see their clients also, they were with their phones in the reception, waited. They were leaving their clients until remaining us. Around 5 of them about the come and tell us that we are going to see Nnamdi Kanu. Why? That against court order, that was why we suspected something must have happened. So that is the position we find ourselves. And I am calling the people of Nigeria. This persecution of Nnamdi Kanu is too much. Especially the people from Southeast. Persecution is too much. And this is high time everybody should join hands. The lawyers, the civil society group, the political leaders, the religious leaders, and what have you, to protest against this. Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. He's not a terrorist. Everybody knows. You said that he made a comment. A comment of what? People have made comments more than the one you say that Nnamdi Kanu has made in this country, including the one from during the time when they were campaigning for election of 2023. He said that Igbo should leave. Okpara of Lagos said that Igbo should go and die in Lagoon. People refused Igbos to come and vote in Lagos. Open threatening, nothing happened. Nobody charged them for terrorism. It's only Nnamdi Kanu. The people that we see that have committed the act of terrorism in this country, they were allowed to go. It's only Nnamdi Kanu. This persecution of Nnamdi Kanu is getting out of hand.
On the lower court. So I was actually surprised that a high court have refused to obey or abide by the determination of a Supreme Court judgment.
And then take the only part that is against him and then refuse to apply the part that is in favor of him.
This cherry picking of what was contained in the Supreme Court judgment is what I'm against.
Yes, that's correct.
It should be implemented holistically.
Yes.
I'm not against taking any trial. After I'm innocent, so they have nothing against me. But there cannot be any trial when key sections of the Constitution and a key Supreme Court judgment has been violated by a court of law.
So you will be patient for the case to go back and come back to the court?
This is my 4th year in solitary confinement in detention. The 5th year will not kill me.
Sorry, what if the case is also reassigned back to her? You still continue?
It's not going on.
No, it won't happen.
It won't happen. It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way at all.
Thank you very much.
These are the things that the public must understand. Most of you journalists, the legal correspondents, you don't take time to actually study some of these rulings and judgments. Go and study. In fact, I'll give you...
Bring that envelope. Bring the envelope.
The brown envelope.
Look at it here. Look at it here. Look at it.
I'll give it to her because I think she's a bit more...
Give her the Supreme Court judgment.
Can you hold this for me?
She can.
I want to let the whole world understand something.
Yes.
Very, very clear. In all this is judgment of the Supreme Court. It made it very clear that even that the impartiality of the judge is questionable. And it's here. Where is it? Please do bear with me. It says it here.
I like it.
Page? What is that again? Where it says all these things are online. Is it not page 18? All these things are online. So I suggest that the journalists in this country actually take out time to do some basic research. It's not difficult, just minor research. You will understand the virtuousness, the emptiness of all the charges against me.
Okay.
They kept switching the charges. They said I committed this crime in England. Isn't it?
Yes.
I made a broadcast in England.
Yes.
And in 9 charges leveled against me, this place where I committed this crime was London in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me. Because since this offense was committed in England, so they said, it's only a UK court that can give a Nigerian court the authority to proceed, isn't it?
Yes, based on that, they removed
Based on that, they now amended the charge again and removed London.
location of the broadcast.
Location of the broadcast. Contrary to section 196.
174 of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2022.
In violation of their own laws. Violation of their own laws. And you want me to stand trial under such circumstances? Is that possible? Nnamdi Kanu to stand trial where these managings are going on? It's not possible.
Because the
And the buying what I don't know, where Gaya be 5 with the